Hey, Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving our praises unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Bakar HaKwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. Once again, I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone of South Carolina, Mentless branch, coming at you with another lesson. And right before I get into this lesson, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, according to the Bible, and also to the Israelite foreigners that scattered amongst the heathen nations, and it may take on a physical look or physical appearance of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, I just got going to get into a quick lesson as I got this quick article on the screen, okay, which what inspired me to look into this article was Elder Yashawamba from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. Going into this madness right here, as you can see on Fox 13, okay, .com. It says, which is current news. Okay, as you can see the title, Florida man accused of calling for President Trump, the A word, on Facebook, bullets, please. Okay, so we in these times, man. Hey, we seeing what happened ever since Trump has been reelected here in 2025. The whole ordeal with the deportation of the immigrants, okay, which mainly make up Latino, Hispanic, and Native American tribes, okay. Hey, but in this case, when it comes to you so-called Negroes, okay, because so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, we are Israelites, okay, but they're known for, now trying to come against the Northern Kingdom, the Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American tribes, okay, Native American tribes amongst Israel, but that doesn't exit when it comes to you so-called Negroes or the so-called blacks, okay, which represent the Southern Kingdom, okay, because when it comes to the biblical Edomites, Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, they are our enemies, man, okay, primary number one, and we seeing how things going as we're approaching Jacob's trouble. Okay, so I'm gonna read this article, and it says Florida man accused of calling for President Trump A on Facebook, bullets please. Okay, and you can see the certain bulletin points, and it says the Secret Service is investigating after a Florida man was arrested for allegedly calling for the A the President Trump on Facebook. Okay, we see the whole ordeal with the social media platform with all these threats. Okay, we see the recent incident with TikTok. Okay, they want to regulate the internet when it comes to the government officials. Okay, such as cases as this. Okay, but we see a whole bunch of propaganda behind it, man. Okay, so this more and more can be more of a psyop. Okay, to ban social media. Okay, to talk some more of a domestic terrorism. Okay, racial tensions. Okay, between the government. Okay, between blacks, whites. Okay, etc. Okay, Latino tribes. Okay, pouring or posting their opinion. Okay, especially when it comes to the Hebrew Israelites, man. Okay, it's a known fact that the Hebrew Israelites, when it comes to this word being pushed on the internet, okay, globally and viably, okay, on these platforms, man. Okay, so you got these different stage events or false allegations that can be pulled up when it comes to the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, especially when it comes to social media platforms. And it says bulletin point number 1: the Secret Service is investigating after a Florida man was arrested for allegedly calling for the A of President Trump on Facebook. Okay, bulletin point number 2. And it says police said Shannon DeMero Atkins told them his Facebook post was a joke. Okay, and this man apparently was a Jake. Okay, in particular a so-called black man. Okay, a so-called Negro. Okay, this Shannon Atkins, individual. And it says Atkinson, who police had said cocaine on him at the time of his arrest, was given bond for the drug charges, but was denied bond for the threats against the president. Okay, so more and more it seemed like a inside job, man. Okay, here they supposed to arrest this so-called black man, this individual, okay, upon the threats of threatening President Trump on his Facebook post. But then they say when they caught him, he had cocaine on him. Okay, so that's kind of fishy. Okay, and it says West Palm Beach, Florida, the Secret Service is investigating after a Florida man was arrested in West Palm Beach and charged with calling for the A of President Trump on Facebook. Shannon DeParo Atkins, 46, of West Palm Beach, was arrested after allegations or allegedly threatened the life of the president. And it says West Palm Beach in turn, Police Chief Tony Ozordro confirmed during a press conference Saturday. And it says Atkinson is charged with felony intimidation, drug possession, and smuggling contraband in a country detention center, according to jail records. Yeah, so you see the spin on it, man. Okay, more and more pinning towards that when it comes to the new terrorism. I say it like that. I gotta be careful with my words. That when it comes to the face of criminals or domestic terrorism, it's going to be so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Okay, not only they pinning him with posting evoking the assassination of Trump, but also pinning him with drug charges, man. Okay, so this show you more that you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, when it comes to Esau, Edom, okay, the so-called white race and this government, who your enemies are, man. Okay, and it says a Palm Beach detective began working the case Monday and found disturbing posts, according to Origo. Some of the posts include Lincoln, JFK, Reagan, Martin Luther King, and Trump. Unfortunately, one is still living. And we know about Trump just now, one of his executive orders that he came back in office, that he declassified, the murders of Lincoln and JFK and Martin Luther King. Okay, so a lot of madness, man. Okay, and it says, unfortunately, one is still living. The bullets, please. You see that, that J word, save America. So now it's all about, how you're looking at when it comes to blacks, Latino, Hispanics being the new face of terrorism. When it comes to this whole social media, okay, when it comes to the whole madness of the deportation, okay, since Trump got into office, okay, which we know, which eventually they want to come down upon the Israelites, man, okay, that's out there teaching, okay, as we're preparing ourselves for the time of persecution, man, okay, and it says, and I have been banned from X because I had said, I hope and pray someone, you see that, the K word, blank him. We haven't had assassination in years, and that's the individual right there. Okay, so like I say, more and more looking like an inside job, propaganda. Okay, and you can read this article, more and more, because I ain't want to make this lesson too long, just a quick lesson. Yeah, but us that's of the hopeful elect, that's in the faith, serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, we're not ignorant to Satan's devices, man. As I'm going to get this, 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. That Satan should get advantage of us. And Satan going into, the spiritual demon Satan on the left-hand side of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But Esau Edom, the so-called white race, starting with these elites on down and doing their handling, okay, the government officials, in particular here in America, okay, these puppets that set up, okay, doing their bidding, okay, when it comes to Esau Edom, they are the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay, and it says, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And that's going to us that has been calling his faith. Okay, also the hopeful elect. Okay, that's come back serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, knowing that what the times that we in. Okay, when it comes to the agenda of Esau Edom. Okay, so we're not ignorant to Satan devices, man. Okay, when it comes to Esau Edom, as they want to pinpoint the way of the new terrorism here in America, it's starting to come upon you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And that, in the time of persecution, like I say, as we know that these elites have an agenda, okay, to come against the truth and ultimately to come against the Israelites, man. But now more and more it's showing that we coming to the time of their downfall, man. Okay, such as, how petty, okay, they pushing, okay, their agenda, okay, because they know the real threat to their agenda is the truth. And when it comes to Israel rising up, okay, spiritually, okay, but they got to push the narrative of being carnally, okay, when it comes to terrorism, okay, when it comes to you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, so we'll see how, everything plans out, okay, when it comes to these elites agenda. But we know eventually, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to more and more expose Esau, okay, when it comes to the false allegations, okay, they psyops, okay, they propaganda, as they want to push the NWO, okay, as they want to push the narrative as here in this country that the so-called blacks, Latino, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the problem, okay, not a real problem here in America, okay, and outside of America, worldwide, is the Edomites, man, okay, and who the world called Christ, Yahushua HaMashiach, which is a so-called black man himself, okay, from the tribe of Judah, an Israelite, is coming back to take him out of power, man, okay, and eventually these heathens start with the Edomites, yeah, they're going into captivity, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai come back to set up the kingdom of Israel here on the earth for us, man, and they're going to be, and us, the Israelites, going to rule over these heathens, man, okay, so just more and more to, to pay attention to when it comes to this article, as we approaching the time of Jacob's trouble, the time of persecution, okay, slander, and Esau Edom ready to come in as that flood, okay, to come against us, okay, as a whole, when it comes to the Israelites, those that know they Israel, and those that don't know that they Israelites, when it comes to the typical so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American. Okay, so we, being on watch, as the scripture says, when Yahushua said, watch as well as pray, man. Okay, because we in these times, man. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson was edifying. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom. To the hopeful elect, shalom.